And we are back for some more Super Robot Wars. Let's go ahead and load back in. This is not a new game plus Dr. Sandwich, no. Let's see, 3 more kills for Ellie to get to 500. That's pretty good. Daba is a super ace. I think Uso might also be. Yeah, Uso is as well. Alright, Banary, have a good night. Enjoy the OGs whenever I pick them up. Well, I mean, I probably won't, but I'm kind of stuck on the ones that I like using right now. Chirico might get in there, because he's pretty good, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Info on pilots. Get kills. Yeah, score. Alright, so big gap between Uso and Amuro in 4th place. Oh my god. What are my feelings on the Shin Getter Dragon unit? I'm not a big fan of most of the super robots. They don't do much for me. I'm not a huge fan of the shows. I mean, I'm not saying that they're bad or anything like that. Just not really my thing. Big gap between Ellie and Daba too. Yes, that is true. That is true. And then another big gap here. Not much of a gap between Daba and Uso. And let's see. You get all the way down to Bullet at 55. Poor people who came in late. I feel bad for them. I do feel bad for them. Like, because you can get Chirico. He came in with, like 105 or something like that, and, you know, people who came in all the way down here, Bullet with 55, it's just, you know, they just kind of left out. That's what your top 4 look like as well? Is it the same people, or is it the same kind of distribution? Yeah, I mean, I keep meaning to get everyone up to Great Ace, but I need to do that off camera, and I just haven't had the time. Ellie does kill all the things. All the others don't have enough targets to be able to catch up. That's true. Same people. Yeah, L Game Mark II is extremely powerful. Victory Gun V2 is very good, but I'm definitely noticing a power gap between that and their suits. Records. Pilots with the top evasions. Individual strength. Uso is first. Shockingly. How is Ellie not up there? Is it because Uso has Hado? I don't know. You didn't start using the main character suit until late in the game and ended up using it for grinding money in PP, and now it has over 500 score. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Pilot with the top sorties is Ellie, Uso, and then Mitsba. Top attacks. I mean, that's a huge difference between Ellie and Daba, and even Daba and Uso. And it's basically down to Daba having a map weapon that's really good. Because it's one attack, multiple kills, kind of, multiple score kind of thing. You've been playing on Expert, and the dodge chances are so painful, your roster is 75% supers now? You mean it reduces the dodge chance for the real robots? So you're taking out tanky suits kind of thing? Is that what you mean? Top defense, 15-5-3. Evasions, 41, 28, 26. Alright, so, and next up, we have... HP armor tanking of the super robots is more reliable than the dodge tanking of the reals. Gotcha. Alright, so I have no idea what this one is. Daigengwar, at your service. Well, I have no idea what this is, so let's do this one. The team meets a tornado-riding war god teleported in by a DVD. Dreistrager Messall.
These DVDs really are happening all over the world. Yeah, at this point, I absolutely expect to run into a displaced person in Hong Kong.
Well, on the upside, if someone gets displaced, that means they probably come with a robot, right?
I admire your positivity, but try to curb your enthusiasm about these displacements.
The lieutenant is right. Think about what it means for them. Sorry, geez. I mean, you guys are displaced too. All I'm saying is, if it's gotta happen to someone, better someone nice and a real villain, right? And we'd want someone with a sweet robot who'll help us out. Isn't that right?
I suppose.
It isn't up to us. Whoever it is, and whether they take our side or not, we'll deal with it as it happens. No, that's not our pilot suit. Well, we can't all be made of ice, right?
All Hamtopia members, we have signs of a massive DVD near Hong Kong. So it's happening.
Massive means we can expect a displacement, huh?
The Dreistrager is headed there at full speed. All hands maintain second level alert status. Someone new getting displaced. I hope they're nice.
Now that's their casual or semi-casual outfits. Face the War God's regalia. It's Funsaiki. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but spell it, but it's Funsaiki. Where are we? Super Robot Wars OG. Pilot of the Daigengwar, a super robot specialized in sword-based close combat. Bold and fierce, this dauntless warrior holds true to his own beliefs at all times. An honorable man, he strives always to be upright and forthright, though this sometimes makes him inflexible and unable to compromise. He is an expert in all forms of close-quarters combat, particularly swordsmanship. Where are we? Pilot of the Außenseiter, a horse-shaped robot intended to be ridden by the Daigengwar. He is a man of mystery, calm and collected, yet proud and ever just. He is a flexible thinker, with his attention always on the greater picture. A genius at piloting humanoid mobile weapons, he names every machine he pilots after his horse, Trombe, a tornado. He is also an extremely proficient chef. That is some outfit. It's certainly not the Gobi Desert where we were testing Ferd mode. Was it that dark light? That would be a safe assumption. It seemed to have a similar effect to a crossgate. Oh, hi friends, how's it going? Nothing in my database matches that unit. So that light threw us into an unknown world. It's the only likely possibility. My friend, it may be difficult to accept, but that's the reality we're looking at. They don't appear to be here to welcome us, and I believe they're unmanned. How's the Außenseiter? It remains locked in Ferd mode for the test. Let it carry you as you need. In that case, we sally forth! Alright, Sanger shot down. The Daigengwar riding the Austin Scyther specializes in high movement and close combat. Rush right up to the enemy. Defeat all enemies, 5 turns are elapsed. Okay. No zeal. No zeal. Okay. 7,500 hit points, 2,200 energy. Ace bonus at 130 plus morale. Activates the direct attack X action at the start of own phase. Okay. Potential level 6. Morale plus attack. Break morale limit level 2. Zenkanto. Denko Seka. Zenkanto. Daishiren. Zenkanto. Gakai. And Zenkanto. Unyo no Tachi. Alright, 1 to 5, 2 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. That does have a barrier buster. Okie dokie. Right. Let's get up close to someone first. Wait a second. Oh, right, I don't have enough morale. Let's drive. Nope, no Zentetsuken. Alright, we got nothing to get. That is a shoot down, so let's go. Trombe, be my friend's legs and carry us across the battlefield. With horse and rider as one, we will cleave all that block our path. I don't know about all, but yeah, okay. You know that cape's gonna get burned by your thrusters, sir. It's pretty good, I guess. Alright. End the phase. What need does a super robot have for a horse to ride? It looks cool, sir. So we got counter. Not enough to take it out, though. I'll stop that. Okay, so Daishiren is fine. What do we got? We got Valor. Let's go with Persist, though. Rather not take any more damage. No, the horse robot does not have a horse pilot in this. They weren't using Mercy. You know, that's going to slow you down, sir. I don't know if you should be scraping something into that. Seriously? Really? You're gonna pull that on me, huh? Okay. See how it's gonna be? See how it's gonna be? Hey, Title Rabbit, how's it going? Alright. So let's multi-action. So much to do today, I understand. I'm glad you were able to make it. Alright. Well, we haven't done a Gakkai, and that will be a shoot down, so sure, let's take that. We're playing with a horse robot. Does not have a horse pilot, though. You wish you had things to do to excuse yourself from watching Auld? Oh no, sir. You're not allowed to do that. You must watch. You must watch forever. Nope, no horse pilot. So it took me a little bit to figure out that that was supposed to be the main coming off in the in that previous shot. It's I guess it's just creating a lot of condensation. Do I want to come do your not a rogue? Yeah, you could go do Tidal Rabbit's things. Why don't you do that? Then Tidal Rabbit can watch. Only G Gundam understands the importance of having a horse pilot, the horse robot. Yeah. Well, there might be some others. Another multi-action. Not sure you can get there in time. Well, now that sounds like quitter talk. Yeah, there you go, Nadaroge. I see everyone is offering you things to do. Isn't that nice of them? There are just so many generous people around. Okay. Okay, I can do this one. Let's do that. I'm not sure where those three thrusters are supposed to be. Ah, dang it. Ah, fine. Come at me, bro. Die on your turn. I'm not sure if those are on its back or shoulder or what. It's over. No, that was more like an opening act. A gigantic warship. Those world's military, I presume.
That mobile weapon must have been involved in that battle that just ended.
A mounted samurai? I've never heard of any weapon remotely like that.
Nothing like it recorded in the Dry Striker's database. No, I would imagine not.
Then it's...
What the holy crap? A giant robot samurai? This is nuts! Come in, pilot of that work of art!
Mitsuha is like, Ryusei, how did you get on the bridge? I didn't give you permission to come up here.
Ryu, cool it.
Let Captain Mitsuha take the lead here. Is that the SRX team?
Well, you know who we are?
Never mind.
But you just said SRX team.
You must have misheard me. Ratso. Even if they are the SRX team we know. They don't appear to know us. We should be cautious.
Come in, pilot of the unknown mobile weapon. I am Commander Mitzvah Grey Valley of the Hamtopia, Earth Federation Independent Autonomous Corps. We're here to investigate the phenomenon that you were caught up in. We'd like to ask you some questions as a result. Do you mind?
Gotta love that extremely candid display of fanboyism. Yeah, exactly.
We would like some information ourselves. We accept your offer. Thank you, we appreciate it. Follow our navigator to dock.
Seems like they're sincere enough. Trustworthy in comparison to aggressive drones, if nothing else. Come, my friend, there's no hardship the two of us cannot overcome together. There are two people in there. Are we sure one of them isn't the horse pilot? Oh, no, no. One of them is the horse pilot. He's just not a horse. Sadly. I mean, maybe he's furry. I don't know. I don't judge. Dry Striker, Hangar 1.
That's all we know about what's happened to you.
A parallel world.
I had my suspicions, but it's still a difficult pill to swallow.
Luckily, I have some sugar here.
I understand completely, and that's why I'd like to offer you our support.
To assist us in returning home?
We do not know of a way that will guarantee your return home. That's why we're investigating the DBDs, that is, the dimensional boundary distortions happening around the world.
Alright, then we'd like to accompany you in your efforts, if you don't mind. It's hardly much in the way of recompense, but we'll assist you in your other battles.
Are you sure?
As long as we agree with what you're doing, absolutely.
That's fine by us. I give you my word that we'll respect your wishes as much as we can. That works for you too, I hope.
Alright. Allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Retzel Feinschmecker. Feinschmecker? Feinschmecker? I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. Feinschmecker? I'm going with Feinschmecker. Even though that sounds terrible. He's quite the Feinschmecker, let me tell you. And I'm exactly what I look like.
That's an alias, right?
I fully understand how this will sound, and I apologize, but I would ask you refrain from investigating us. Oh, I figured it was an actual German word. I'm just saying that it sounds terrible. In English. To an English-speaking... Not terrible, but it sounds like it definitely has some naughty connotations, shall we say. Look, I'm just saying all the ladies say he's a real fine schmecker. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Alright, understood. Though, mysterious gourmet, what kind of man calls himself that?
Well, look at him. He seems exactly the type to call himself that, Mitzvah. My name is Sanger Zonvolt. I appreciate your offer to help. But it's so comfy down there, Tom Brown. It's where all my stuff is. I got a pillow, even. I've protected it so that there's no rainwater coming through. Sounds weird now that you ruined it. Oh, I will accept that quest for ruining foreign words. I will absolutely do so. There are certain secrets we have to keep, even in another world. I hope you'll understand.
Of course, we have every intention of respecting your privacy.
You know, if you think about it, this world is getting a pretty huge boon of being able to get some pretty fantastic legs up on technology. What did you walk into and what are you walking back out of? Look, Cressens, I'm just saying, he's a very fine schmecker. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Can I help you? Are they the same character, just with, like, little difference in time period or something? Elzan.
What?
I'm afraid you're mistaken. I don't know anyone named Elzan. I'm right. Oh, Ratzel, you need to stop doing that. I'm not going to be able to say this with a straight face. Maybe if I take some water. I can't help it. I'm Ratzel Feinschmecker. I must ask you not to pry any further than that. I mean, I don't know how to properly pronounce it, so I'm going with what it looks like in the way, the best way that I can. Fine, I'm sure you have your reasons. If you claim you're not my brother, I'll treat you accordingly.
Ratzel?
My apologies, but I have nothing to say on that topic. Okay, so that's why they look similar. Got it. I'm actually pronouncing it well. Excellent. Excellent. So I'm just adding in that additional connotation. Good. Good. I need to go find some Germans and just get their minds into the gutter with me.
All right, understood. Hold on, and I'll have someone show you around the ship.
Oh, that's wonderful. We're in another world. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to explain yourself to your own brother. He's certainly my younger brother. I think that SRX team is one from the past relative to us. Agreed, they didn't recognize Daigengwar. So their future is still for them to decide. Indeed, the future can change. We have to only believe and fight for it. Yeah, like, I'm kind of aware that that is the case. It does still throw me off. It's a little bit more, like, and it seems like a little bit harder SH than standard English SH. Like, it's not quite a sh, it's more of a sh kind of thing. In my mind, at least. You'll cut open that path, my friend. I swear that Trombe and I will carry Daigengwar until then. Power part Essence of Jigen Ryu acquired. Oh wow, I am unsurprised that he was a mission ace. And we got a whole whopping 25,000 credits. Good lord. I'm getting more from the bonus money. 160 PP, 3704 XP, 4000 MXP, only 630 bonus MXP. New mission is available in Delhi, New Delhi, Asia region, and we have a new onboard mission, so let's go ahead and do that. Ace chat with Sanger.
Congratulations, Sanger. I heard you made Ace Pilot.
Look, I am nothing if not a very proficient butcher of foreign languages. You came to congratulate me in person? Thank you. What's wrong?
I was just struck by how easy you are to talk to. It's surprising.
I see.
Sorry, that was rude of me.
Why is it rude to say that someone is easy to talk to? Don't worry about it.
Okay, if you don't mind, could we talk about more stuff? I'd like to hear some of your own personal stories. Maybe some from your childhood?
It won't be entertaining, you know. I'll take this opportunity to put the finest coffee on for you and her both. Maybe it's rude to say they look hard to talk to? It doesn't feel that rude. We've got a skill up from that, alright? Upgrades. Let's at least get it up to 50. which is way more money than we just got, but okay. 500 attack power. Interesting. So the Scope Dog got 1,500 attack power for 10 upgrades, but they're only getting 1,200. Interesting. Plus 200 attack power to close quarters battle weapons. Why does the horse have a pompadour? Because why not? I mean, if you had a giant mecha horse, wouldn't you give it a pompadour too? So close to getting into their power part. Alright, so New Delhi. The Tornado of War. Sanger, alongside his friend, unleashes a new sword technique. Let's go ahead and get some other units. Marduk Sector, Jupiter Sphere. After the Aptos Island DVD, a Getter Robo of unknown origin crosses through dimensions. Sure, why not? F. Cody says no. Aww. A mysterious Getter Robo appears. Moving to Marduk Sector and beginning mission. Dry Striker Mess Hall.
I was convinced DBDs were an Earth sphere problem. I never thought they'd occur near Jupiter as well. They're close enough to threaten the Jovian colonies, but they have to be investigated anyway, and so off we go.
It's pretty convenient that we have a ship that can get anywhere in the solar system in, like, seconds.
No kidding, if someone gets displaced this time, it could turn into a real nightmare.
Yeah, imagine if they didn't have a mobile suit, a machine that was suited for space combat. Seriously, someone doing their own thing on Earth, then randomly getting whisked away to Jupiter sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. That's why we have to take them in custody as quickly as possible. What's the matter, Ryoma? I don't know. Been feeling uneasy for a while. Like what? You're feeling a premonition or something? Nah, not quite. It's like anticipation. The kind of excitement that makes your blood burn. Oh, I know what that means. A machine not suited for space combat? Those exist? Sounds like bad news for us, though.
All Hamtopia members, we've detected signs of a massive DBD in the Marduk sector.
A massive DBD? Right on cue.
The Dry Striker is heading there at full speed. All hands maintain second-level alert status. A DBD near Jupiter. I wonder what's going to come out of it.
With the Fast and the Furious going into space in 10, do they meet the minimum standards for inclusion in Super Robot Wars? No, they don't. World Astray. Oh, poor World. He's gone astray. Come home, World. Where are you, World? I guess we jumped again. We're in outer space this time. Ryoma Hayato, look at that planet. That's Jupiter, isn't it? So it would seem. Did we finally make it to the real world this time? Alright, she'd get a dragon, and that's it. I volunteered to scout because of this bad feeling I had, but this is certainly unexpected. Is that Getter? Getter Robo we've never seen before. It must have been displaced from some other world by the DBD. I've never seen anything like it before. Could it be the Getter from the real world? It looks nothing like the real world Getter from the data I extracted. Then it must be the unevolved Getter Dragon. It must have undergone another change as it followed us to this world. What is the real world anyway? The real world is where my stuff exists. It's approaching us, Ryoma. We're taking the initiative. Let's go. What the hell? What do we do, Hayato? Can't contact them. They're blocking all communications. And we'll just have to stop them the hard way. How can it still fight after that? Our speed and timing are near perfect, and yet this latest change gave it a major power boost, looks like. But we can't give up now. What's the point of rebelling against our creators if we die here? Bring it on, Getter from another world, and I'll show you what the real deal can do. So the real world is in a gutter? Yeah, of course. Definitely a Ryoma. Punch it first. Ooh. It's the unevolved. So what's going on with that other Getter? Ryoma. We can't just rush in before we figure out what we're fighting. But I did figure it out. That over there, that's our enemy. Something that shouldn't exist. There's no way I'm backing down from that Getter monster. Oh goody, clones. What the? You absorbed the Getter beam and converted it to power. Monster or not, Getter is Getter. Gotta take this fight seriously. Alright, Drystrager. One ship. Alright, Godinian this time. You want to know what the straps on their pilot suits do? I don't think you're allowed to know. Sorry. Could take out the scope dog, apparently. Well, it does have... I mean, it can have space parts. Okay. V2 Assault Buster. L-Game Mark II. We need to get you some more levels. MP New Gundam. Let's take some other things that need some levels. Didarian, SRX, Gundam Barbatos Lupus Rex. Really? Did I really get you that long ago? Jeez. And Wyndham and Solis. Did it hurt to choose Godinian over Rock Hylum? Yes. Yes, it does. It always does. Exactly, Brick Pies. The Drystrager's coming. I'm going to need the Barbatos for a mission later, too. Yeah, I did see that. Ryoma, pull back and regroup with the team. Gotcha. Ryoma, is that another Getter? And what's with the dragon-like monster? The monster is, big shocker, an enemy. As for that other Getter, let's just go for not an enemy for now.
For now? Are you sure about that?
I think we were ready to explode each other until a few minutes ago. Then again, I totally agree. Same here. For once, our three hearts are in fact together as one. For once, really?
Understood, Ryoma. All units target the unknown enemy. Take heed of the unidentified Getter.
It seems they're going to leave us alone and fight the unevolved. What's the plan, Ryoma? Isn't it obvious? The unevolved is here to fight us, so we'll give it what it wants. Let's go, Hayato, Benkei. This time we're going to surpass it. Getter 1 can transform into Getter 2 or 3. Use whichever is most appropriate at the time. Allied warship shot down. Any Ryoma shot down. And defeat all enemies. So something's going to change. Unevolved. Alright. 12,000 hit points. That's a lot. Potential level 7. Fighter Spirit level 2. Morale plus attack. Oh, pardon me. Hit point regen S. And Tomahawk and Beam. Alright, let's send you out first. So we get a shoot down with the Vulcan. No chance to hit us back. So And I might get a critical, so that's fine. Let's get a cheer. Umi, take care of it. Thank you. The other getter robots are okay. They're mainly good for ground and water. Alright, so you are Beam, okay? Miss me. Alright, multi-action. Let's go ahead and move you out. Beam sword. Let's go ahead and get a cheer. Yeah, it's pretty good damage. Yeah. I love how utterly ridiculous Ellie's damage is, even at, like, the weakest attack. Okay, I believe you also have something going on right now, so come on out here. That is not a shoot down, that is also not a second attack. Tekadan's way. Buster launcher and cheer. A few more levels and Ellie will be able to blow up enemy mechs with a stern glance from across the map. Can we get that added to the attack list? I want that. More levels for Adaba. Okay, now we... Parts, Fairy's Blessing, Sprite's Cheer. There we go. Alright, so let's see. We got Transform. Getter 1, Getter 2, Getter 3. Okay, so that has greater movement. Air and ground, ground and ground and water. Trying to think. Did we have, like... I think we've had, like, one or two other water ones. Evolved form of the adapted one. So we had Getter Beam Emperor. Hey, it's got a drill arm. Okay, now he does have 95 score. At 150 plus morale, plus 40% final evasion rate. At 150 plus morale, minus 30% damage taken. And at 170 plus morale, plus 30% damage dealt. It's pretty good. Getter Vision. At 130 plus morale, gain a 40% chance of fully evading enemy attacks. Okay. Uncle Andros. The current music playing is Kaze No Reply, or No Reply from the Wind from L Game. It's the second L Game opening. If you just do a YouTube search for L Game Op 2, you'll find it. Getter Drill, Drill Punch, Drill Attack. Yeah, not great range on that. It's like a funky Zaku tank or gun tank. It's been stuck in your head. It's good. I'm a big fan of it. Get her punch, get her arm, missile barrage. All right, for now we'll transform back to get her 1. Get her beam Emperor. Not a shoot down. Okay. Still not a shoot down. Oh, it's definitely more a Zaku tank than gun tank, but there we go. There we go. Morale 179. Excellent. Now we're getting that plus 30% damage dealt. Let's go. Let's go, Hayato Benkei. Hold it, Ryoma. If we're going to fight, we should talk to those people and get their help. Stop it, Benkei. Why? This could be the real world, you know. Even if it is, that Getter could be the servant of that thing that looked like the Getter Emperor. Right now, our only goal needs to be getting through this. Everything else comes later. Well then, if that's how we'll focus on fighting them, well then, if that's how it is, we'll focus on fighting them. Watch out, Ryoma. It might evolve again. Don't worry, it'll be fine. This thing could only evolve because we were in a simulated world. Of course, if this is a real world, it should only be capable of multiplying at best. We can't let it multiply again. Let's grind it to dust. Benkei is wearing someone else's armor. Should read Devolution to find out why. It did say that in the his description that he was like took the place of someone else or something. No, not multiplication. Nope. So we're gonna divide him. I mean, it's pretty impressive, I guess. It's okay. Did we just, like, split the planet in half? Oh, no, we just flew all the way back to Earth and fired all the way out here. Gotcha. Subtract 1 enemy. What's this, bad math joke hour? Yep. Alright, I can't shin spot. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's get drive. Shin Shine Spark. Your feelings about this line of puns are divided? Well, that's fine. That's okay. Just so long as they're not divided by 0. Yeah, I can tell. You're also Getter. And that's not all. I can also tell you're not supposed to exist. Ryoma's gonna get them destroyed. Oh no, we drained all the color out of Getter. And we just threw the enemy into that little asteroid base. Whoopsie! All that lime Kool-Aid firing in space. So tasty. We should be collecting that rather than firing it. Jeez. And 4 levels for Ryoma, Hayato, and Benkei. Alright. SRX needs some levels as well. Let's go ahead and... So what parts do you have? You only have 1 X counter. That's unfortunate. So I wouldn't be able to reach with those anyway. Even with Valor, that's not enough. Okay, let's Intuition for a second. I suppose I could have used those. Actually, let's go ahead and snipe. That'll help. Now we can blade kick. There we go. Now we're getting the shoot down. Shine Spark. Now where have I heard that before? As people said, it was here first. So yeah, you got to very briefly see the pilot suit that all the pilots in SRX is using. Alright, 6 levels. Telekinesis level 8. Still don't have his his last spirit. Valor for Rai, and Valor and resupply for Aya. She must have gotten one of those at 50 and the other at 55. Let's go ahead and boost dash. Right, I took care of all of the enemies on this side of the map. Great. Tailblade? Yeah, alright. Alright, what do we got? Soul? Sure. Drive? There we go. Now we get the shoot down. That's what I wanted. Poor people with no levels. Ah, the lovely smell of someone having burnt something on the stove. Those enemies are filled with lime Kool-Aid as well. And 6 levels for Mikazuki. %50 chance to hit. Alright. Do we have anything good? Intuition will be good. Nope, that's it. Alright. Poor Didarian. Poor Didarian. It's almost like I never use you. Oh my lord, that was nothing. That's a unit I have not heard in a very long time, yeah. Not surprised. Alright, nothing to do with you. He's so easy to forget. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, right in the knee. What? Hey, get your butt back here. It's running away. Not on my watch. Wait a moment, Yoma. Something's coming. Oh, hey, friends.
It's the invaders.
What are they doing here? A study from 10 years ago theorized that they might have a nest in the Oort cloud, beyond the edge of the solar system. The further we are from Earth, the more likely we are to encounter them. Hey, you! Hey, you and the other getter! You're after that monster, right? Then go after it already! Ryoma, that other getter has cut all communication channels, so Yellian isn't going to... We got this covered. You go deal with that freak, hurry! But they wanted to kill it.
The unidentified getter is leaving the sector in pursuit of the unknown.
It seems Ryoma's voice reached them. Let them handle the monster. We'll deal with the invaders. Right on. We gotta deal with them before they put the Jovian colonies in danger. If yelling doesn't work, yell harder. Yeah, that'll cross the void of space. Mysterious getter, a monster that looks like getter, and now the invaders. Is this really just a coincidence? Yeah, definitely. Just a total coincidence. Defeat all enemies. Ryoma shot down. Well, hi there. How's it going? I don't need you to attack. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I would kind of like to get Didarian another kill, but I don't think it's that important. That's pretty good damage. Sad Didarian noises. I mean, you know... If Didarian wants to get used, then he should have a longer range weapon. It's as simple as that. We haven't used the double graviton cannon in a little while. Grody. It is, Ellie, almost as if a certain player built you that way. That's enough for a shoot down. Oh, I love everyone having comments about things like this. I actually didn't have as many hit points as I was expecting. I hadn't looked. That's the thing. Alright, another level for Priscilla. Well, let's go ahead and Fairy Stab. Why not? I got all of those things on you. Better not goop all over me. Yeah, I mean, who would want Goop's products to get all over you? Ugh. That's just gross. You know, Priscilla, there's probably goop on your spikes now. Bunnybot has a gun in her tail. Astro Boy had machine guns in his butt before color TV. Well, not everyone can be Astro Boy. Nyerm. Nyerm. Alright, another blessing and another cheering. Can you imagine Astro Boy in this game? Not really. I wonder if Tetsujin 28 ever showed up. I mean, Astro Boy probably would be the smallest thing in any of the games at that point. Let's go ahead and boost dash. A cell. Ultraman would finally stop being the shortest character, yeah. Nyerm. Get a blessing and a cheering. Another bless, another cheer. You return with sausage. What is sausage? You get a blessing and a cheering so the enemy can get a nuking. Yep. Oh, we gotta provide the enemy with what they want, right? And they do want a nuking. Oh yes, they do. Sausage. Ah, gotcha. Alright, so we brought out some people who we wanted to get levels for, and they didn't get levels. Ellie, why do you keep murdering everything so much? That's the last of them.
Fighting the invaders right after the Getter look-alike. Talk about a workout. So what was up with that mysterious Getter? Its lack of a match within the Dreistrager's database implies it came out of a DBD.
I guess so.
That's it? How do you even know they're not our enemies then?
We can ask them the next time we see them. Next time? We'll definitely see them again. That's not a hunch. It's a fact. Is it? I don't know. Jupiter Sphere, abandoned base. In the end, the unevolved got away. The Getter radiation levels are high in this world. It won't be long before it recovers from the damage and starts multiplying. It was just supposed to test us, but it somehow got lost in the real world with us and turned into one hell of a monster. We're lucky we found this abandoned base, but we can't stay here forever. Who abandoned it? What's the plan? Should we try to get in touch with that other Getter from earlier? Sure, why not? We might have come real close to fighting, but I don't think they're our enemy. I'm against it. Hayato. More pieces of data from a virtual world. A simulation created to save the real world. When Dr. Saotome realized the truth, he decided to rebel against our creators, that is, the people of the real world. The world is on the verge of extinction, and we, nothing more than simulated data, are the only ones who can save it. We're going to surpass our creators, do what they couldn't. That act is the core of our rebellion. Those were Dr. Saotome's thoughts. That's why I used this Getter, a Getter Emperor birth simulator, to enter the real world. Devolution Hayato looks so tired. He does, yeah. I mean, they all kind of look like they have bags under their eyes. Somehow Benki and I were drawn to Getter as well, but that doesn't matter how. The point is this. We don't know whether this is actually our real world. Now that you mention it, that Getter looked very different from the ones we know. And also, there shouldn't have been robots besides Getter in the real world. Long story short, we can't be sure either way. What's more, I sensed Getter Emperor within that Getter. Are you saying, yes, it's possible our two Getters are the same? And that one was also created as a simulation for the birth of Getter Emperor. If they're really like us, shouldn't we be working together? You said it yourself. If they're like us. We've been told that the real world is on the verge of extinction by the hands of a thing that looks like the Getter Emperor. In the future, humanity will create Getter Emperor, engulfing the entire universe in war. We'll just move to another universe then, jeez. And the enemy of humanity sent a being with the form of Getter Emperor to annihilate them. Ironic, isn't it? Hey, get to the point, will you? It's possible that the Getter we fought today is another one of its pawns. Yeah, sure, it's possible it is, but it's also possible it's not. Ever thought about that? Enough, we have to clean up our own mess before we think about anything else. The unevolved. Right, it's probably not that far away, absorbing Getter rays. Once it's done, it'll come for us on its own. After all, its goal is to crush us. Very well, we'll figure out the rest after we deal with it. Alright, I don't know where we are, but I don't really want to cause any trouble. I bet he was inside that Getter. The man chosen by the Getter rays. Ryoma Nagare. That is your name in this, okay. Just checking to see if they changed his last name or something. Hey, look, Ellie was a mission ace. I'm so shocked. 276,000 credits gained, 25,000 XP, 780 PP, 4,000 MXP, 2610 bonus MXP, and other goodies. Alright, I was kind of expecting to get them. New mission is available in Ceres Sector Asteroid Belt. That's probably when I get them. Let us see. The two Getters. The team goes after the mystery Getter Robo, but ends up with a fight on its hands. Oh no, a fight on our hands, like always. I'm so shocked. Who could have predicted this? Whoever could have predicted this? We'll hold off for now. We'll wait until we have another new unit to give something to. Let's see. Upgrades. I could do some upgrades, maybe. No, not yet. Alright, let me check something real fast. Alright. I think that's a good point to give it a save. And head back to the title screen.
主落隊点呼を取るよ。生存確認を兼ねて各自報告を。
ペギー・リー健在。マヘリアとケイトも生きてる。コニー・フランシス問題なし。ヘレンも無事だよ。
よし、6人全員いるね。主落隊誰一人欠けることなく戦い抜くよ。
What about everyone else, like Juka? Oh well. Alright, for those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Uncle Andros, you got to go to sleep? Alright. I hope you enjoyed it. The final... We'll have one more episode for YouTube. That will be, of course, on YouTube in a few days. For those watching on YouTube, see you in the next one. Reads the intermission screen that cries. Yeah, it's terrible. We'll be back shortly, everyone.